Hey, this is Zero at PGzoneHD, and just like the title says, this is going to be the final custom toy box of 2013 that I'm going to create and show here on the channel. The reason why I put Zero's final custom toy box instead of just final custom toy box is because my wife did make one and she's working on another one, so I may be showing those at some point in the next few weeks. But what I'm showing right here at the start is the final version of the track. But right here is going to be a different toy box that I had originally began working on, and I decided to scrap it and start all over. After I spent 2 hours on this one, I just didn't like how it was turning out, so I just tossed it out the window. This was the starting point for custom toy box number 25, which I've titled Planet Zero, and I titled it that because this was a toy box that I kind of created just for myself. It's been one that I wanted to make for quite a while. It took 7.5 hours for me to piece this one together, and I think it's the longest track that I've created. I looked through all the past tracks that I've built on here, and I'm thinking this is the longest. I put boost pads all around the track, which cut the lap time down by about 15 seconds or so, but it still takes around 1 minute and 30 seconds to get all the way around this track. Now, my focus for this toy box wasn't so much with the track or the environment, but it was on the Tron background, which in my opinion is the coolest background disc that I have so far. And I actually built the track so that as you're racing you would get a really good look at both sides of that background, which has a lot of detail in it, and that's also why the one part of the track near the starting line is kind of empty. I didn't want to build anything that would block that view. Now, my next objective was to build a few islands that had different themes to them. So there is a Frozen and a castle area, a Toy Story Blue area, a desert and palace area, a Carburetor County area, and then finally the boxed in zone was a mixture of two themes that are separated by the track, which I thought looked pretty sweet. I did give some thought to making an entire toy box like that that's separated by the track as far as the two themes. I think that would look pretty cool. It'd have to be a smaller racetrack, but that might be something that I do in the future. But in the end, this toy box that I made is sort of a mixture of my Tron track that I showed you guys on Thanksgiving that I built a couple months back, and the Moonwalker track that I built last week. So it's kind of a combination of those two. I did try to make a shortcut area that would allow you to drive through the castle and the smaller palace that's in the Frozen area, but it was resetting me back to the main track, and I couldn't move the track closer to the shortcut because there's a glitch with the Frozen themed trees. Once I place them down, I can't highlight them or move them or delete them, which is really lame, and that's the second time I've had a problem with those Frozen trees, so there's some type of issue with those. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm not going to be building anymore, it's because I have a lot of videos that I need to get done for my other channels, and I also want to take a break very soon from making videos. I've been slam busy all year, so I'm ready to take a break. But when I do return on here, I do plan on checking out some of the online shared toy boxes that everyone else has built. I'd like to just sit down and see what everybody else has been doing on this game and maybe record those and do some commentary for it as well. So that might be what's coming up next. But that's pretty much all that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the race. I also hope you had a good Thanksgiving. This is Zero at PGzoneHD, and as always, thanks for stopping by.